Caregiver, let me ask you something. Have you ever thought, if I don't do it perfectly, it won't get it done right? Well, maybe you've said it out loud, or maybe it's just been there at the back of your mind while you are trying to manage medication, meals, appointment, really everything. But here is the truth. The more we try to make everything perfect, the more chaotic it feels inside. Because perfection isn't love, it's fear. Fear of getting it wrong, fear of judgment, and fear of not being enough. And that fear slowly erodes our self-esteem, our confidence, and even our health. Hi, I'm Jean-François. I'm a registered nurse, an Ayurvedic health counselor, a yoga teacher, and a Vedic astrologer. I work with caregivers who give so much of themselves that they forget to take care of their own needs until their energy and self-worth start to fade. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the hidden cost of trying to be a perfect caregiver. Yes, you heard me. The hidden cost of being a perfect caregiver, and how Ayurveda helps us to move from force to flow. So we will look at number one, the illusion of control. Number two, the emotional toll of never enough. And finally, number three, how Ayurveda teaches us how to move with life and not against it. Stay until the end because I'll share with you one grounding practice that you can apply today to reconnect with flow, even in the middle of caregiving chaos. All right, so let's start with the illusion of control. Perfectionism often comes from fear. The fear that if you don't hold everything together, everything will fall apart. So as a consequence, you double check, triple check, anticipate every possible problem, and yet life still throws curveball. In my nursing practice, I've seen that countless times. Family trying to manage every detail perfectly, and yet the outcome still change. Because life is unpredictable. Ayurveda would say that's the nature of Vata. Vata is that energy of movement, that energy of change, and you can't stop it. Vata is basically what's moved the entire universe. But you can still ground yourself in the middle of it. So when you try to control everything, you dry out your own energy. Your nervous system stay on high alert all the time, your digestions tighten, and your sleep get lighter and lighter. And ironically, that state of over-control creates more mistakes, the very things perfectionism try to prevent. So the first step is realizing you're not supposed to control everything. You are supposed to respond to life, not resist it. Okay, so now let's talk about the emotional toll. Perfectionism always whispers the same thing. You are not enough. You make a full meal, but feel guilty because it wasn't organic enough. You show up every day, but you feel bad for the one thing that you forgot. Or you take 5 minutes for yourself and feel selfish. That inner critics never ever rest. And over time, that voice starts shaping your identity. You stop seeing yourself as a capable, loving caregiver and start believing you are someone who is always behind. Ayurveda teaches that this mental pattern, this Pitta type overdrive, burns through your reserve. Pitta is that energy of fire. So the fire that is behind the actions and everything actually is burning you out. All right, so when you are constantly judging yourself, your body is literally digesting that fire of self-criticism. Instead of confidence, you feel irritability. Instead of joy, you feel exhaustion, and self-esteem become to erode. Not because you are not doing enough, but because you stopped feeling enough. All right, so Ayurveda gave us a different lens. Flow instead of force. When your energy flow naturally, you don't need to push. You respond with ease. Think nature. The sun rise and set without any effort. Rivers don't push to be perfect, they adapt to the land and keep moving. In caregiving, flow looks like giving your best while staying anchored and in your rhythm. Eating a warm meal at regular time, pausing to breathe before you go to the next action, noticing your body saying, enough and I need some rest. Flow doesn't mean giving up on responsibility. It actually means aligning with life instead of fighting it. In Ayurveda, these alignments create what we call sattva. Sattva means balance, clarity, calm, and trust in the process. So when you cultivate sattva, confidence grows naturally. So you begin to feel, I'm doing what's possible, and that's enough. And that's when your care becomes more nourishing, not just for your loved one, but for you as well. Okay, so here's one thing that you can do today while you are preparing breakfast, preparing medication or helping your parents to get ready. Pause for a moment. Take one breath in and one long breath out. And notice your body and ask yourself, am I forcing right now? Or am I flowing? If you feel tight, rushed, or even tense, soften your shoulders. Slow your movement by just 10%. It's not much. And imagine yourself flowing like water. That one shift from force to flow reset your nervous system. So you start caregiving with presence and not perfection. Caregiving was never meant to be perfect. It was meant to be human. So the moment you allow yourself to flow with life instead of trying to control it, your confidence, your calm, and your energy start to return. Perfection says, do more. Presence says, be here now. And that is the real art of care. So if this message resonates with you, please, I invite you to subscribe to the channel or share this video with another caregiver who would need to hear it. And if you like more guidance on staying grounded, you can download my free guide, 3 Grounded Techniques to Protect Your Energy. It's in the link below. Okay, take care of yourself, and I see you in the next video.